Next, we will look at the credit journals, starting off with the credit purchases journal. The following table shows us the generally accepted format of the credit purchases journal. And this includes the following: the invoice number, the day of the transaction, and the details. Because we are dealing with the purchases of goods relating to the day-to-day business activities of the enterprise, we only have two transactions where amounts are to be entered, namely the purchases column and the creditors column. So let's have a look at an example. In this example, we add the invoice number of the transaction, 1534, the date of the transaction, and the details relating to the transaction. We will then enter the folio number, and in this case there were goods purchased to the value of 1,200 Rand, and this was done on credit. So we will add 1,200 Rand in the creditors column. At the end of the month, as usual, both columns will be totaled, and in this case they should always be equal to each other. The purchases returns journal. You'll notice from the table below that the purchases returns journal has exactly the same format as the purchases journal. This is because the transactions are affecting the same accounts, only in reverse. So let's have a look at a quick example. The invoice number is entered as 1534. This will be the same invoice number as the original invoice number entered on the purchases journal, seeing as we are affecting a part of that transaction which is now being returned. The date of the transaction is entered and the details of the transaction. The folio number is entered, and then in this case only a portion of the goods purchased have been returned back to the manufacturer. So 150 Rand is entered into purchases and 150 Rand is entered into creditors. Finally, at the end of the month, both of the columns are totaled.